live streams as I can, guys, whilst I'm in Latvia, and also when I get back to London. So. Um, So yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and I'm working on this in my business and explaining what confidence coaching is, and what my whole purpose is on this channel with my business and what I do for people that don't know, because not everyone knows. Some of you know some of it, some of you don't know, and I'm improving the business, and I'm now coaching in other areas which I love. So for me, my passion is with the confidence coaching. In a nutshell, it's helping men to conquer their fears so they can live a successful and a meaningful life, or also a positive life. And the reason why I realise that's so important for men, because if you're not living a successful, meaningful life, then you're just not going to be happy. You're going to be depressed. I've tried it; it doesn't work. And even if you want to live, even if you just want to be happy in life anyway, you've got to confront your fears. You can't avoid it. You still got to go to work. You've got to build relationships. You've got to go to the gym. You've got to do a lot of these things that, are not easy for a lot of my clients because of having bad social anxiety, or an anxiety disorder, if you want to call it that. And I know how hard it is, because I had the same problem myself, and I had to work extremely hard to overcome it and to transform my life, continuously transform it over the last sort of 10 to 15 years. So I like to break up my confidence coaching and explain it in different departments in no chronological order. So for me, the first department which is so important, which is health and fitness. Men are lost, without being fit, without exercising, you've got no hope, in today's world with the stress and the challenges. And not to mention, I just think it's so important. I think it's so much fun. Once you get out of your shell and you get into a routine of exercising regularly, it's self-explanatory. Self-explanatory in that it gives you such a good feeling of confidence. It helps you to deal with everyday stresses and anxieties and worries, and it gives you confidence to change other areas of your life. And it also maintains your mental health. It teaches you should exercise at least twice a week to be fitter in life and to be happier. And I know I'm always a lot happier. I'm a different person when I'm fit and I'm training regularly, as opposed to periods where I haven't been training. I've been out the gym for a couple of years. It's just not the same. I don't care how much money you got. You could have the best this or that. If you're not exercising regularly, at some point the depression's going to kick in, the anxieties. So it's just really a no-brainer for me. But I do understand it's not easy for everyone to motivate themselves to go to the gym. And going to the gym is one thing, that's a good start. But sticking to the gym, it's a whole different attribute that you need. It's a whole different discipline that you need. So with my confidence coaching, what I'm doing on this channel, and you'll see throughout as I'm putting out more videos, more programs, more events, I'm teaching men how to overcome their fears, how to build confidence, how to be a better person in life, and how to live a successful, meaningful, positive life via the different platforms that I teach. And one of the platforms, you could just do it through one, is listen, let me just explain something. Let me use David Goggins as an example, right? I love Goggins, and I know a lot of you will. He's helped me a lot. He's fantastic. David Goggins had a traumatic childhood growing up. If you know his story, his father was extremely abusive. He was overweight, he was obese, he was almost 300 pounds. He was in a dead-end job, spraying for cockroaches. He was depressed. He had all these mental health problems, anxieties. He had social anxiety, he had shame. He was in a very bad place. David Goggins got into health and fitness, started running, lost 100 pounds, and losing weight and getting fit transformed his whole life. It gave him the confidence, the strength, as he says, the mental toughness, the mentality to conquer other fears in his life. Now he's living an amazing life, He's a multi-millionaire. Not that that's everything, but that's great. Financially free. He speaks on stage, and as he says himself, I studied his life. He was a shy introvert. He's still introverted. He's inspired people. He's wrote books. He's been on shows. That wouldn't have all come if he didn't go through the medium of health and fitness and training, because it gives you the tools that you need to go on and do other things. So for people that want to build a successful business, if they don't believe they can do it and they don't have the confidence and they don't have the tools to do it, if they went to the gym and lost weight and changed their diet and could stick at that for ever or for a year, it will be easier to build a business. Because if you can be disciplined in one area and be confident and achieve something, then you can transfer that knowledge into other areas. So that's what I done in my life when I first started. I had bad social anxiety. I couldn't come out of the house, couldn't travel, couldn't meet people, couldn't go to the gym, couldn't get a girlfriend, couldn't make money. So I started off with, I went down to the weightlifting gym and I got in shape because I was very skinny growing up, and I built a good physique and I got more confident. I made a couple of friends and I succeeded in fitness, you know, from where I was. So that gave me the confidence to then go and take up amateur boxing. So weightlifting and getting in shape and dieting and the bodybuilding lifestyle, I wasn't a big guy, but I used that template. That gave me the confidence to go and do boxing. I had an amateur fight. I lost. I got beaten in my amateur fight, but I still gained a lot of confidence, and I lived that amateur boxing lifestyle for several years. So the confidence that I got from boxing, it gave me the confidence and the strength to go out and face my social fears. And then I did public speaking. Then I started my own business, and I overcame my fear of making money, being my own boss, coaching, you know, building a successful global business. So if you look at my life, you'll see that pattern, see it play out. So I've replicated that in my new vision for confidence coaching. I want to teach others how to overcome fears, social anxiety, and live a successful, meaningful life. Anyone can do it. If they're committed and they're determined and they're willing to put the work in, they can achieve it. And obviously, it will be a lot easier if you've got someone mentoring you. If you're committed and you've got good values and you're respectful and you really want to do this, I can help you to get there faster with my coaching, with my mentorship, with the accountability, with the goal setting, with the regular meeting up with me for a coffee, me sitting down. It's therapeutic, you know, having me speak to you, getting your problems out, your stresses. We create a strategy. I'm big on, it's good to get your problems out, but it's also good to find a solution, because if you're just talking about your problems, it just becomes negative, just moaning all the time, moaning, complaining, and it feels good in the moment, but then your life doesn't change. So I let my clients get their problems out because it's therapy, and I know it helps me as well. And then I go, right, we've got to move forward now. We've got to come up with a strategy. And the strategy is usually about, what is it you want to achieve? Is it you want to make more money? Do you want to overcome your social anxiety? Do you just want to be a better person? Is it specific? Do you want to get a relationship? Do you want to travel? Do what I'm doing? Do you want to just be more confident? Whatever your goal is, you tell me, you tell yourself, we write the goal down. I hold you accountable to that goal, and then we take the action steps every day or in sessions. You work in the sessions with me, and I give you homework outside of the sessions, and we achieve those goals. Well, I explained that on the channel, how I overcame that. You know, how I overcame the challenges with your question. I did that by facing my own fears. You know, I think, you know, there's only so many ways that you can overcome bullying. Number one is to stand up for yourself and learn self-defense, take up boxing, martial arts. Number two is to become a better person yourself and not to be a bully. And number three is to go out and face all your fears. When you face your fears, you gain confidence. No one can bully you. And you also can be a good person and not bully others. So ultimately it comes down to facing fears, because when someone bullies you, they frighten you, they put fear in you, and they make you feel that you can't do anything. So standing up for yourself is important if you're getting physically bullied, because it's within the law. If someone's trying to hit you, punch you, you can use self-defense. But it's much better if you can do it without being physical and use social confidence, you know, to communicate and say, hey, I'm not going to let you bully me in that way. So yeah, another way that you can overcome fear and live your dreams, and I'm doing it, so is quite a few of my clients, two of my clients that are doing my 1-year program, and that's with facing your fear of speaking, which is obviously a social anxiety. So how I done that was, I practiced speaking in all the areas where I was afraid, around my family, around new people, on dates, job interviews, YouTube, in front of the camera, public speaking. I practiced it until I became confident and comfortable at handling the fears, those feelings, so I could speak in the way that I speak now. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do this. I would say the only catch is, the only way that I can say that anyone can't do this, if they're not committed, I can't teach you, I can't give you hunger, I can't give you passion. I can only motivate you and tell you where you're going wrong, and guide you and give you the mental and emotional support, which is a hell of a lot, and share my story. But that other side's got to come from you. So if you're not committed, then no one can help you. Because at the end of the day, I can't force you to go to the gym and lose weight. I can't force you to overcome your fears of traveling, and I can't force you, because that wouldn't be right. But if you pay me and you say, I want you to help me and encourage me and push me, then you're giving me permission, then I can do it. So that's why I say I try and help anyone, and I try and help everyone on this channel, but if someone wants to do my paid coaching, mentorship, they have to be committed. No, your question didn't hurt me, man. Your question didn't hurt me at all. I didn't mind you asking me that. I'm not hurt by that question at all. Hi Marco, how you doing? So yeah, back to the confidence coaching. It's helping guys to overcome their fears, build confidence, and live a successful life. I do that by going to the gym, eating healthy, facing social fears. It's basically about facing your fears. What is it you want to achieve in your life? If you can tell me what it is you want to achieve, then we're going to identify your fears. So if I can give an example from how I done it and how I help my clients, one of my clients is doing my 1-year program. He's at university, great guy, studying to be a doctor. He qualified, he's got his doctorate, so he's a doctor now, which is amazing, but he didn't want to do that for a living. He wanted to be a relationship coach. He wanted to start his own business, but obviously at the time he was afraid, he didn't know how to do it. So he took my 1-year business coaching program, because I've already worked with him for a year. We got a great relationship. I helped him overcome his social anxiety, and I think we're 4 months in now, and he's just emailed me today. He's had 10 paid clients, and we worked together, but I taught him my strategy on how to build a successful coaching business. He's got a YouTube channel, he's doing public speaking, he's doing events, and he's got a successful business now. He's had 10 paid clients. I taught him how to sell, how to make money with honesty, how to market, how to give value, how to create events, how to create paid programs, and how to change people's lives. He's doing it, but he's committed. This is a very committed man who got a degree at university. He also goes to the gym, he's in great shape. He works on other areas of his life, he travels. So it's that commitment that you need to do this. But yeah, like I said, if you want to change your life, then at some point you can't escape it. You've got to work on a lot of areas, and that's why I'm so passionate about. I'm so excited for men to take up training, because I know how much it helps you, in every area of your life. If you get fit and you're in shape and you've got discipline, your relationships are going to be better with everyone, with your fam, everybody. Because if you feel good in yourself, it spreads everywhere. But of course, it works the same in reverse. Yes, amazing. Yeah, 48, still young, man. Bless him, my good friend Nick was 47. He was in great shape. I think David Goggins is your age. Fred Blogs, he's 47, he's in great shape. So it's important, It's really important. I think a lot of men get stuck on, let's say for example, a lot of men, they want to find what they love in their life. They want to do what they're passionate about. Some men don't know what that is. Some men do know what it is, but they don't believe they can do it. They think they're not good enough. So let's say for example, you want to build a successful business and you want to be your own boss and you want to get paid to do what you love. You want to be happy doing what you're doing and you want to get paid. But you ain't got the confidence to do that. You don't know where to start. You're lost. you got to get in the gym. If you don't go gym, you have to get in the gym, because if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, that's got to be healthy, and that's got to be strong. Your heart, your body, and these things not only, but these things will be developed in the gymnasium. Fit body, fit mind. And that's why it's no surprise, you know, most men that are very fit, they're in shape, they exercise regularly. I'm not just talking about big muscles. You don't have to have big muscles to be fit. They end up being more successful financially. So, you know, good confidence comes from developing your communication skills by doing public speaking, being more social, meeting family, friends, new people, traveling. That's really important, improving communication. You can do it on all platforms. Look, you can improve your communication skills by doing a live stream, what I'm doing. You can do it by speaking in front of the camera, making YouTube videos. You can do it by Zoom calls. If you want to get even better, you can do it by doing public speaking in real life. You can attend meet-up groups. You can do it by communicating with your family. The more you communicate with people, the more you practice being yourself, the more your confidence is going to go up, and the better you're going to get. And the more you can push yourself to get comfortable being uncomfortable, the better you're going to get. You cannot grow confidence without getting uncomfortable. If you can't accept that, then you're not going to live a successful life. It's not possible. All successful people will tell you the same thing. You have to come outside of your comfort zone. And I'll say that you've got to do it, especially if you're running a business. I've got to do it every single day. I've got to face my fear every day. There's not a single day that I can't do it. And that's why I enjoy my life. That's why I live a successful, meaningful life. But it doesn't come without challenges. But when I lived my old life, which was depression, anxiety, I wasn't successful, I didn't do anything, there might not have been as much fear that I had to face, but I had so much shame and sadness and depression because I wasn't coming outside of my comfort zone on a regular basis. And that's the same with the gym, you know. And that's why I like listening to people like David Goggins, because he says the same things I'm saying. It's not like, oh, I'm successful today, that's it, I just quit now. It's like, no, tomorrow you've got to do it again. You've got to keep moving forward in life. So, you know, you've got to work hard to get in shape, but you've also got to work hard to maintain it and live, you know, because obviously we've got a certain amount of time on this earth. So it's being, but if you enjoy your life, and if it's meaningful, and it's challenging and difficult. I mean, life's difficult anyway. Life's difficult for all of us. Life's difficult if you're not happy and you do a job that you don't enjoy. Life's really difficult. Life's also difficult if you love what you do and you make money and you inspire people. But I'd rather live a life that is meaningful, which my life is, and I'm growing and I'm helping a lot of people, which is important to me. That's a better life for me. So we can't escape a difficult life. But we can choose to live a life that we enjoy and we get a lot of meaning from. So that's a great, yeah, that's just the truth really. It's what you do with that. So like I said, if you face your fear of going to the gym and getting in shape, you can face your fear of getting a relationship, meeting the right woman, or at least speaking to women and going on dates. And then if you can do that, you can face your fear of doing a job that you love or starting your own business. And then if you can do that, you can face other fears that you've got, your own personal fears that might be personal to you. You know, traveling, meeting new people, whatever your fears may be, you can face it. So yeah, that'll be it for today, guys, because I'm going to be flying back to London in a few hours. I've got an event on Sunday. I've got other clients to coach, but I'm going to be doing loads more videos on this channel. But I wanted to explain to you guys more about the new direction of my business and the coaching. Some of you know, some of you don't know. But yeah, if you guys are committed and you want to overcome your fears and your social anxiety, you want to change your life, you can inquire about my confidence coaching. I do my coaching online. I mostly do it in person. If I'm honest, I prefer it in person. People grow more, but if you can't do it in person, I can change your life online. I've done it for a lot of clients from America, Canada, Europe, all around the world. So send me an email. My email address is below this live stream or all my other videos. I'll get back to you, and if I can work with you and we're right for each other, we can go forward. I do long-term coaching, I do short-term coaching, online coaching in person, for all the different areas of life that you want to be successful in, all right? Appreciate the support, guys, and I look forward to talking to you more, all right?